Critical Role, watch along, 76. Whitestone, this is going to be a fluff episode. Bad things cannot happen in Whitestone anymore. We've already had like our depression bitch era there, you know? So we're gonna snuggle up and probably get some more Percy time. And of course it's gonna be good to see whoever we see.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons. Welcome to our Halloween episode, where we are ridiculous every time. Why are you laughing?
This is all just a simulation, right? In a simulation.
You guys are acting so weird about this.
You can talk through.
It's so weird.
It's like a little bit to the side.
We all knew what this was going to be. Let's not pretend we didn't.
To the side.
So no, we went through the thing.
Stop! God.
Tongue through it.
I'm beautiful.
Yes.
And after... God damn it. As part of that teleportation spell, you now drift through the magical ether of Exandria. I need you to go ahead and roll a percentile dice for me.
Oh shit.
Here we go.
Oh shit.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Well, so what's the OO mean? Is that's OO?
That's 100.
No.
Wait, three zeros?
No, so it's 005.
You did the same shit I did.
It's bad.
So it's 5%.
It's bad. It's real bad.
Okay.
Hurt.
So yeah, that is a mishap.
This shit's going to get
I'm
crazy.
so happy. I'm so happy.
So
a mishap. Did you really?
as
Look at it.
as you all get pulled into this sudden surge of arcane power unleashed with the runic symbols on the side of the staff, you are all immediately thrust into a space of spiraling arcane energy that's spiking into your body. It is a painful
Sucks to suck, my dude.
feeling your essence being torn from all sides, like you're about to be just jettisoned into a million different particles and lost into the magical weave of Exandria. To that point, all of you take...
We still haven't healed yet.
Oh, no. That's not good.
Yeah.
All of you take 24 points of force damage.
Oh my god.
That's not fucking around.
I need you to roll again, FCG.
It's
on.
the teleport's still going.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Help me focus.
For a place you've seen casually, that is on target.
Nice.
On target.
Nice. That's gotta mean something.
Yay.
We all, when we bamf in, we're all fucking.
Whose foot is coming out of my arm? My axe.
As the pain leaves your body for a second, you feel yourself finally pulled through an intentional destination. Pale guard begin to rush up immediately as you kind of get your bearings, and you can see two of the front armored pale guard kind of look up to the rest of you.
Hi, hey, sorry, no cause for alarm. We're acquaintances, at least, of Lord and Lady.
They look at each other, and one of them steps forward and kind of pulls up the front of his helmet a bit to reveal these kind of like these light green eyes. Goes, do not worry, we were told to expect you.
Okay.
Bell's Hells, right?
You know what?
Us, yeah.
Yeah.
I might not be like dressed, but y'all want Blink Wizard out? I bring her out every Saturday when I'm not dressed in fancy one sec. I mean, the hat is more fun when it's like doing things and stuff, but nah, fuck the hat. We gonna keep it cozy blanket wizard. We've got a cape. Look at this. Look at this. Step 1 to become a wizard. Get a wand. Step 2. Blanket cape.
Unless you have other business, we were told to escort you to the castle if you were to arrive.
Who told you we were coming?
Yes.
Well, they knew that we had people here, so.
Percival gave the order, I don't know.
Oh, that crotchety old.
Letters, are you all right?
Yeah, why don't I look okay?
You don't look like yourself, and things kind of went sideways on the jump.
It's the first. I haven't used the
never
staff
done that
very
before.
much,
Yeah.
and it just got my hands were sweaty.
I understand. I think that staff is finicky. I really think
Yeah.
something's wrong.
Yeah,
with it.
you
Because every
think
time,
so, too.
and we're usually pretty good with this stuff.
Yeah, maybe we should get it looked at
Totally.
like a repair place.
It's probably the staff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Always
definitely
blame
Not
the
user
staff.
error at all.
Yeah, no, we're coming.
I might just close my eyes through this game.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Only I can hide from my destiny.
Oh my god.
Chetney yet. Oh no. Oh no, my brain hurts.
Yeah.
The
Do
plane
this.
strider.
Sail away.
Yep.
Sail away.
That's true.
He's going full
How's it
Fabio.
Following the pale
How are
guard.
you going in the palace?
Great.
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Just hold your hand as we go in.
And it is unique. Even though you were here previously, you didn't have too much of an opportunity to wander through the city. And every time you've had the opportunity, you relive these flashes of memories, these flooded moments and familiar alleys and spaces you used to play as a child. Get these moments that are mixed with like positive interactions and dark emotions that flood over you. This like ice cold, like slow knife that just kind of rests in your stomach as you kind of turn back over your shoulder and see the entire city there. Walk back with the rest of your friends.
Oh.
Approaching the Castle of the Pale Guard, separate and open the front gates as you step within Castle Whitestone itself, the familiar kind of antechamber. The Pale Guard that's escorting you asks, Lord Percival, where is he at the moment? And one of the other Pale Guard turns around. He's in his workshop with the guests. Very well. Come with us, please.
Guests. There's other guests?
Maharaja.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's why they knew we were coming. We're stupid.
Leading you deeper into the castle, a different direction from your previous pathway, to a location that kind of would be oriented somewhat beneath where the office of Lord Percival de Rolo was previously. It looks to be a hidden door that is still partially ajar, but the outside of it is decorated to kind of hit flush with a continuation of the wall.
It's gonna take at least.
So,
That was on me.
I know, just give it a go.
That's on me.
The top of this table where you can see there's a smattering of tools and materials laid out, and what looks to be, at a quick glance, the harness that you had left behind. Verna the Viper, the female Lagamore that you had met in Bassaris, kind of glances over and gives you kind of a curled eyebrow. You see Imahara Joe kind of glance up. He's got like soot smears on his face. It pulls his goggles up and kind of gives a big smile to the rest of you. Dancer is over in the process of like doing some repairs on the small kind of tripod-like automaton that follows her, and there on the opposite side of this table, kind of arms out, what looks to be another set of heavy goggles with all manner of lenses kind of clipped onto it, kind of pulled up on the forehead. The thick kind of like soot-filled beard of Lord Percival de Rolo. Oh, well, it appears the rest of them have arrived maybe just in time.
Oh, in time for what? For you to make the needed transition from metal to wood?
I have missed you so much.
Yeah, likewise.
Amy Harjo like leaps up real fast. Welcome back! Runs up and just kind of gives you like a half shoulder hug and kind of goes over and starts grabbing each of your shoulders. I'm so glad you're safe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Were you able to make any breakthroughs?
we're on the cusp. We've had a couple of speed bumps, and he looks over his shoulder to the rest of the crew, and kind of Dancer kind of puts a hand up on a bit, and you can see there's kind of a palpable air of frustration.
Is everyone playing well together?
Yeah, so far it took us a little bit to get in the mood for all of our different experiences and theories. A lot of different angles coming at the same problem. Dancer and Percival are very much at opposite ends of this chamber and are not making eye contact.
We recently found out that the bad guys were sort of watching us.
We fought, well, he looked like Ludinus, but turns out he was like a clone or something. It was
Malacra made of
it's
stone.
very strange. He had all of his powers. He had a stone on his forehead.
Which we have.
We've worked quite some time to ensure that what we do here is
It's a safe haven.
far from prying eyes. And you hear behind you, as you've all entered the chamber, another voice that you don't recognize go, "All right, I think perhaps I can bring this to bear." And you see stepping down the stairs an older woman in her early 60s or so, Mostly gray hair with the kind of shocks of blonde highlights on the top of it, kind of brought into these two braids that are kind of circled up and clipped.
Lady Allura!
Oh, hello. Quite the crowded chamber suddenly. True, I am Arcanist Allura Vicesorin of the Tal'Dorei Council.
Lewdness is spied on us and showed up in the Shattered Teeth where we were trying to get a shard.
We'll get it. Let's
get
give them the
that.
appetizer. We'll get into the main course.
They showed up. He had some of the Rylorans with him.
Turned into snow.
Yeah, he just kind of melted.
On his forehead.
Simulacrum, obviously. Kind of
A
plucks it
simulacrum.
from you.
Obviously.
I'm not remember anyways.
No, sorry, I didn't mean for that to sound condescending. I was talking to myself. Usually, an individual is capable of only having one at a time of their own behest, but someone with a network as his would mean that he could have many.
That was diminished. All right, that's great.
He said that right before he stepped in, we were about
Yeah.
to defeat him, and he said, "At least I've learned some valuable things about you," or something like that.
She kind of like clutches it in her fist for a second.
He just like face planted into the lava too. It was honestly like quite a vibe.
I will be honest, I'm a little sad I don't have that memory. He's quite the, what would your wife say? Percival? The douche. Yes.
You've met Lewdness?
On a handful of occasions, and he's quite possibly one of the most, if not the most powerful practitioner of the arcane arts in Exandria. Or was in Exandria, I suppose.
Yeah, he's on the moon now.
Which coincides with the stories we've also been hearing, that he's been many places.
Okay,
as
but
of
he's
late.
just one. Let's get
But-
Caleb. Let's get Essek. Let's get
Nevertheless, and she like
she
puts
is
the stone in her
thorough.
pocket for a second.
get every
reaches into her pouch.
spellcaster.
The glow on the central table, the harness that you had previously left behind in its damaged, aged state.
The kinky harness.
It currently has a much more vibrant appearance. Do you all understand what this is?
Not in the slightest.
There are devices like this, referred to as power stills, used in existing enchantments to transfer magic. I'll be honest with you, I could not make this. The only reason we're able to do what we've done so far is because we're working on an already completed. Warn you that its use regarding sentient living beings is extremely amoral. All that I ask is when all this is done,
Destroy it.
could you please turn this over to the Council or the Cobalt Soul for its sealing and or destruction? This should not be out in the world freely.
I think it's up for, negotiation.
Gently.
No.
I mean, just don't give things away. I mean, this is where...
You will answer the lady who has gone so far as to help you complete what you requested. We're all on the same team here.
Yeah, smash it
Yeah,
in
we'll
fucking
just,
smithereens.
we'll give it back.
We'll give it
As long
up.
as it's just
It has no other master.
Very good.
No, you guys got scolded into that.
We've got something fun.
One of the things we can take advantage of with
I can't
this,
take any of them seriously. It's so hard not to giggle.
Whose bag is it in?
Oh,
Probably yours.
Here, I'll.
I think he's in the bag of holding.
He's in the bag of holding. Place it on the fucking table.
Okay.
Okay. As you place it on the table, the top surface of this central table cracks ever so slightly at the impact, and
She can fix it.
Nice. Just build a better one.
on the surface material. The center.
Your hat fell off.
It's fine. Whatever. It was an eventuality.
Put it back
Should I
on.
move it over to the kiln to be? But I don't know. Everyone should look at it because
I
I'm
won't
curious to see
suffer, but you
if
have
she
to
knows
suffer.
what this is.
You
Your
talking about his
hat's
hat
cooler
or
than
the
mine.
thing?
The hat.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
okay.
There
Well,
you
the
go. Better
thing.
structural.
Hat on, hat off.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
No, leave it on. Leave it on. Yeah.
That's good.
It's a vibe.
completes the look.
Dancer, who has kind of been keeping a distance from this conversation, immediately kind of glances over with intrigue as Pussy the Second climbs her shoulder. Where did you get this?
The craziest place.
Yeah.
In the middle of a lava pond.
In the middle of the winter.
In the middle of a volcano.
In
Yeah.
the middle of the shattered teeth.
In the middle of the night.
It wasn't until the Shattered Teeth.
Yeah. It's a fucky place.
Shattered teeth. I would like very much one day to pick your brains. I've only been a few times, and it's a curious place. This is extremely dangerous and extremely exciting.
Like Chetney.
Oh, baby.
Yes. Well, I ask you this then. If you brought this here, what is your intent with this?
What is that?
I followed all of that for your information, so I was fine.
Someone's gonna suck it into their body.
We're just trying to figure out who. We've brought it down to 2 very likely candidates.
Tree told us that it might be an okay idea.
The Tree of Atrophy. You had quite the experience, didn't you?
You're familiar with this tree?
I've read about it.
We smoked with the tree too.
Well, some of them.
Dancer kind of chuckles in the background. I'm sure you did.
I am, in theory, infused with a shard of the Empress Kamort.
Really?
So I'm told by a tree.
Lord Percival leans in. Are you being serious? Are you just trying to fuck around?
Adults are talking. Sorry.
You're in my home. You
I went
realize.
right back to her. I am definitely not fucking around. Certainly not with you.
Also, it still feels like, you know,
Ancient
a
enemy of the
goal to
gods.
save the gods is more of
To save
like
the gods, yeah.
like a secondary thing. Because I think,
Speak for yourself.
well, it's first to just stop lewdness.
I mean, I think the gods are worthy of our attention
To
as well.
save Exandria. And the gods kind of are a package deal with that.
Allura kind of curves an eyebrow with an odd smirk, and Percival in the background kind of gives a first thing I've agreed with.
He likes me.
No, he just doesn't like gods.
Oh.
Allura kind of put your arms through. She kind of opens up the back of it. It's like watching a mom dress her child, like an electrical current that seems to almost flow through it. That tingle.
I think he likes it.
Of course he does.
Nobody get close to him. Nobody get near him. He's gonna
As
suck
she-
you dry. We gotta find legendary items.
The next 2 paragraphs are just for me.
Bestowed.
Wait, what
was the last
there's
bit?
more on that sheet?
What did? What?
What's the rest?
What do your elven eyes see?
Oh. If a creature of powerful magical essence is physically touching the funnel for 1 minute, their magical essence is temporarily drawn from them, removing any magical ability they have for 24 hours while bestowing a unique benefit upon the wearer until the wearer completes a long rest. If a magical creature touches the harness for 1 hour or more, they are destroyed, and the wearer gains a permanent benefit based on the creature. Once a creature gains a benefit from the array, they cannot benefit from it again until they complete a long rest. If this item is used more than once within a 24-hour period, there is a cumulative 20% chance each additional use
Put it on a
that
dragon.
it breaks. This is awesome!
So we can't suck the magic out of lewdness, is what you're saying?
Like a nightmare.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I-
you can if he stands right next to us for
If
an
he's
hour.
been using this for as long as he might have been, I'm not certain what he would be these days.
I don't know. I mean, what if a being was destroyed and shattered into a bunch of pieces and Predathos was around eating gods? Does that mean the Luxon was attacked by whatever Predathos is?
Maybe he's a messy eater.
Is there part of the Luxon in the moon?
Maybe we can find one of these beacons.
Maybe
and
they're
suck it
looking
in.
for them. Oh, we're on the case!
Yes!
We figured it out!
Do you know of more powerful things that we can suck into ourselves?
That is an interesting sentence.
Rephrase.
From the junkie.
Well, no, never mind.
How do you do? I do that.
This is what excites people like me in the Arcana Pansophical. This is what
Attaining the
drives us to
mystery
understand
could be
the
so
world around us
dangerous.
before people like Ludinus
It's like equipping armor without
misuse
identifying
that
damage
knowledge.
first.
And in an odd way, there's a bit of peace in stumbling through these mysteries firsthand without grasping the whole picture. Because I've never really looked too far beyond myself. Maybe we just weren't a good team. I'll admit that. I got my faults. I know you're real mushy on the inside for being so hard on the outside, and I just didn't want you going into more dangerous circumstances with this weighing on you.
Well, thank you. I mean, that's more than I deserve or expected, and I know it was hard for you to say, and
Little FCG closure.
thank you. I think you gave me a really great gift. You gave me a shot at living. That's something that I'll be grateful for forever. Whether you intended to or not, it was really an incredible gift to me. And I hope to pay that gift forward to all my friends and keep them alive. And I think I've just been trying to find meaning for so long now that I kind of forgot that, like, getting forgiveness from you or validation from a god or a purpose from deep within my memory banks, that's not a thing. None of those things will tell me what I am or where to go.
Yeah.
I guess part of life is just figuring it out as you go, not having a map, not having a destination. If my destination wasn't with you, well, then I just hope I'll find a place where I can be happy and where you can be happy.
And she finally makes eye contact with you.
It's really beautiful.
You always were something special. Just don't fuck it up.
Well, I hope they take good care of you here, and if they don't, just tell me and I'll raise hell about it. And I feel like I should give you something, but I don't really have anything. I don't keep any money, I eat it. Can I give you a hug? All right, I'll come and just sort of put my arms around her.
You do, and like the one saw blade arm, that side of the body, she kind of like leans a little away from and is like. You can feel the tension in her body as you do.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, that's enough.
All right, that's fine. That's good. That was something.
I'm gonna go take a hell of a nap. Come on, pussy. In the interim, Pate's in the shadowed corner of the workroom. Lady Vysoren, this is extremely upsetting. He's been a dick this whole time, but you see his face drop. There's a softness and a worry on his brow that you haven't seen before. I'm not against making Whitestone a sanctuary once more, but historically that's always brought with it its own danger, and my family is here. We've already had to rebuild once. Percival, Frederick Stein, Bon Musil, Lord de Rolo III. I can guarantee you that right now, very few care about Whitestone.
Yeah.
We have a red moon locked in the sky. We're being invaded by aliens. So, I think you have the necessary protection.
Bigger picture. Whitestone's not the center of the universe.
She kind of looks back and looks right towards Pate and goes, It appears we're being eavesdropped by some of these allies as we speak.
Don't that be charming?
Oh! Sorry, I was taking a nap. I was sleep dancing. He starts doing the Charleston. What interesting lives we lead. Did I do good?
You did so good. I didn't know you could do that little worm thing.
Oh, I didn't know either.
That was awesome.
But no, it's in my repertoire.
Fantastic. Remember that one.
Repertoire.
Okay, shove him back in his house.
We'll scout.
We already have intel.
You already have scouted.
Yeah,
Well,
I've seen.
Through visions, yeah.
Sure, but I've seen the surface.
Kind of there's a pause in the chamber a bit.
Imogen's rune is born.
Yeah, she's connected to the beings up there.
In a good way, not in like a...
Yeah, it's not like a,
Like a turncoat kind of way.
Percival leans in. And how well do you know this surface?
In his head he hears. I've seen it.
Oh, I hate that. I really do. I'm not good at all.
There's cities. There's wildlife. The people there feel bitter. Betrayed. They've been trapped. They have a whole society.
Do you know anything of how they're organizing?
We'll just have to go look again, find out. Plus, we've got one really big advantage. We're expendable.
Yeah, in her dreams, and Chetney's right. Some of us are half dead already, or not really alive, or I mean, he's gonna die like any day now.
True.
So
Did you roll this morning?
What if you just
We haven't
Oh,
slept
if
yet.
it were to happen right now.
Wow.
Was it
I'm flirting with it.
Jesus,
Yeah.
like every time.
98?
Keyleth. We lost a lot of people the last time we tried to thwart lewdness, yes?
We did.
I would just hate to have a repeat of that.
That's why we're not storming it.
Yeah, I think this time it's just us.
There were 2 others that were helping us on that day. They were taken as well.
From Wildmount.
They seemed like, you might know him. He seemed like a very powerful wizard.
Ginger fella.
Red hair,
Kind of dirty.
Sand wizard.
scarf. and a woman with abs. Lots of abs.
I do believe I'm familiar with who you're speaking of, but some of their allies have been in contact with. Might be able to find out quickly.
And we've ruled out just straight up teleporting to the moon, right? We've ruled that out. Too dangerous, can't happen because of...
Seems unfamiliar.
Some have tried.
Oh,
What happened?
The extension of the divine gate that seems to encircle it also prevents direct teleportation.
I would love to get my little metal hands on like a jeweled plate or chalice of some sort, worth, I don't know, about 1,000 gold pieces.
Why does that sound so familiar? But it seems fate has us all intertwined in paths we don't expect. Hope these days were done in my lifetime until I realized my lifetime was far longer than I anticipated. So I guess it's just part of enduring. Be careful. Be brave, but don't be stupid.
Should I check in?
Oh, maybe that's something your guy can do for us. Maybe he can get us in.
Do we trust him to know what we're up to and what we're gonna
Of
do?
course.
Yes, of course.
There's a lot of weird shit in Whitestone.
I'm big into weird towns. Weird towns are how you find cool shit.
This is a weird fucking town.
And this was your weird
It
town.
was my weird fucking town.
Maybe we should dig up some of your weird
How you
shit.
feeling? You feeling
I'm
weird?
alright. It's a little weird. I do kind of want to, maybe go snooping, though.
Snooping or touring?
Where?
go around the old hood,
A little bit.
a little jaunt around the block. If we're fucking somebody up, you gotta give us the heads up ahead
Yeah, do
of
we go
time.
find Whitestone Andy and show him
Oh,
what's
yeah.
up? Be
Wreck
like,
his
buckle
shit.
up, dumbass.
Whitestone
yeah.
Andy?
Yeah, let's go ruin his life.
How old would you be now?
Oh, good old
I've been dreaming about one punch of Whitestone.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 50.
50. So is he older, younger, about the
He's
same?
around my age, maybe a few years.
I love hitting
So
old
he'd be 52?
We all
knock
love
him in the
hitting
mud.
old people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just drown him in the mud. What?
He was awful. He threw rocks at her.
Probably doesn't even remember me.
You know,
Well,
you
that's
punch him a
fine,
couple
yeah.
times, he will. I tend to find
Yeah,
that
yeah.
jogs my memory really, really fast when
let's do
someone
that.
punches me.
Let's kill him. Sky made a video of the Gwendolyn and of the Changebringer already, but what I didn't get to cover. So there's gonna be a jump in this recap. Like regardless, it's cute. I love their daughter so much. The Changebringer stuff with FCG is really good. But the rest of the episode is going to be covering what I didn't make a highlight of is Whitestone Andy. Okay? I'm just letting you know right now.
You all hear that voice, but you see nobody around you.
Towards or away?
Towards. I start walking.
This spotlight seems to be highlighting a sphere, an orb, a shape. It seems like it's miles away, and then it seems like it's but feet away. And then it begins to move. You see what was once just this mound, this colorless shape, rise and elongate. until it has a somewhat humanoid outline. The figure slowly begins to turn to face you, and you see peeking beneath the long black hair a pale white, expressionless porcelain mask, and a hand reaches up and pulls the mask free. And behind it there is black void. It rushes in and you feel yourself pulled into a second wave of shadow, lost. Your feet touch nothing. You are just floating in absence, in nothing. You hear metal hitting metal, clinking, jangling, like chains dragging against chains. You look up, and you look up at the surface of a hole, not unlike when you looked up from the great tree of atrophy.
This is what we do where I come from. Come on, I think this is more than we bargained for. I'm gonna try and grab one of the chains and see what happens when I start giving pressure to it.
You feel yourself beginning to slowly climb towards the exit.
Don't wait behind. There's nothing good to be found at the bottom of a hole.
Always get back up.
As you
Always
drag these thick chains, hearing the metal echoing in the space beneath you, endless, like a waterless well that is miles deep. The matron raises her arms. These chains are affixed to the shackles around her wrists. And as you pull once more, they break. She lowers her hands and looks up as giant raven wings release. And she begins to fly up as you fall.
That's fucking awesome. What?
You feel noticed and oddly appreciated.
Powdered sugar?
Okay, yeah, no, I'll get powdered sugar and that. Okay.
Fucking RP. The crepe stand.
Strawberries?
Strawberries.
Strawberries.
It's a little mushy, is that okay?
Fine.
Okay.
Condensed milk.
We're out of condensed milk.
Sure. Chocolate.
I'll put more chocolate, okay. You look
Say,
real
would you
familiar.
Share this with me?
Yeah, I'll have a
I
have
look
a couple.
familiar.
Do I know you?
Are you Andy?
Andrew.
The buzzsaw starts.
Yeah.
I lower. Growing up, that they used to throw dirt clods at, so
Yeah.
I get that.
oddly specific.
No, it's just those things I happen to hear.
Okay. Do you want your crepe?
Fern, do you want a crepe?
No.
Imogen?
I do. I would like a crepe.
Okay.
I would like a crepe with chocolate.
Well, I already have one
Complicated
made.
order.
Another one with chocolate
Uh-huh.
and powdered sugar.
So I'm gonna
Banana.
hold
Okay.
on. You're going real fast.
Strawberry. Do you have like nuts or crumbles
I
or
love
something
the
like
I
that?
love the petty. Let's
Yeah,
go,
I
girl.
got a little
Yeah.
bit right here.
Let's do
As
it.
small as you can crumble in place, thank you.
Put a little bag and like.
Oh wait, I forgot.
I'm allergic to nuts.
I'm allergic to nuts.
Allergic to nuts. Oh my God, I can't believe we forgot that.
I don't want it. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Okay.
That gives me the petty version of Cersei Lannister. Turn around, walk 3 paces. Now slice your throats. Oh wait, don't do that. You know, power is power.
Okay, dinner it is.
Oh, now I feel guilty.
Oh, are you sure?
Well, he threw shirt closet hurt.
When he was 5,
Yeah.
but now
No,
he's
he was-
alone and miserable.
Do you have joy in your life, Andy?
Andrew. Yeah, I like making crepes.
So,
Weird.
yeah, let's.
It's almost like it didn't matter to anybody but you.
Andrew,
What?
you know what will make you feel better and make your life better?
Stop.
Love it.
Is to say sorry. Is to say I'm sorry.
For
That's a
not paying for
girlfriend
your
you
crepe?
need.
For throwing dirt clods. Andrew.
All right, you've been on this thing for a good solid minute now. What's your
Yeah.
problem?
What if it's not the same Andrew?
Is it might not be?
Just try it. You're too far to turn around now.
Andrew,
What?
did you throw dirt clods at little girls? Oh, if you did, you should say sorry, because it really hurt their feelings.
I thought you were so cute. I know you're a miserable old crepe man.
Godfather, save me. They're crazy around the tree this time of day.
Can we wrap this up, Matilda?
Wow.
Banishment.
Do you?
Floating in the astral sea.
And Dreadnought comes by.
Oh my god.
Say hi to your mother.
Did I throw a dirt clod at you?
Not at
Yes.
me. Not at me, Andrew.
At her?
And a little girl named Matilda.
Remember Matilda?
I forgot her
Do I
name
look
was
familiar?
Matilda.
Do you pick up dirt? Do I look more familiar now?
Well, that makes it
Lana, did you know another little boy named Andy? Maybe.
There were a few Andys around the town. It's a pretty common name. I was like 3 in my class.
You know, I'm just gonna pull out.
Dig it
Keep
out.
going.
I'm just gonna pull out a.
Keep going. More than you're grabbing.
So excited.
More than you're
I'm
grabbing.
pulling out gold, all right?
Just a
Yeah,
gold.
gold. You know how much these crepes cost? How much the crepes cost?
Let's go. Let's go, Karen. Let's go, Karen.
I'm not
Three
Karen.
copper.
I am protect. Here, take a gold, Andrew.
Wow, that's a lot of. Okay, thank you.
And
I
accept
appreciate
my
that.
apology, because you know what I do. I apologize.
Oh,
My goodness.
God.
Couldn't let it go.
Well,
And if you see Andy who threw dirt clods, you tell him that he's a sack of shit.
I will narrow that down one day.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry if you got dirt thrown at you. There were a few Andys here that were kind of shitty.
Thank you.
You remember their last names by any chance?
There was Andy Darrence. There was Andy Whitestone. No.
Whitestone Andy. Closure.
I mean, it was just another way.
Kind of
Maybe.
I know, sorta.
It's a start.
Yeah, you close one wound and you open another one right on top of
He's
it.
They
fine.
keep a census in the castle. Probably we could just find out everybody's name who's Andy.
And that's
Let's go.
and that's what in the episode.
All right, let's see what they're gonna do. So a friend date. I wanna go on a date
Look
with
at
just
that.
all the witches.
Look at that. Well-oiled machine.
It's me, Marisha.
Let's go find.
She's never far.
No.
Let's go find Vex's closet and boots, and we'll play pretty dress up princess. Yeah.
Craziest yes and chains
God.
we've ever seen. We willed that banana stand
Yeah.
to existence, and then
Yes.
it was Andy, and then
Yeah.
it wasn't Andy.
Was it Andy? Yeah.
That was amazing. That was a journey.
That was
It's fun being silly. Dang y'all.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah. Thank y'all so much for joining.
We don't need to do feedback. That was just fucking awesome. But speaking of pretty dress up time, like I'm just gonna share a memory I have. I don't have lots of like positive childhood memories, but I do hold a few to my chest. I had a neighbor who was one of my first friends that I ever made when I moved to California. And her mom had a whole back like screen in back porch filled with like all sorts of dress up gowns. They were like Western clothes, medieval clothes, just like so many costumes. And we used to go over, play dress up, and then go play throughout the fields and along the creek. And man, like to be a kid again, I'm just so happy to have those kind of memories, you know? That's another episode down. Time to get some lunch and do it all over again. See you for episode 77.